Here are roll selling records, Alden. You must see the youngest deserter in the history of the Daily Army.
Oh no!
That doesn't sound like a good thing. I'll admit, I've got the best right to it. You think I was right to make a dessert? You see, I don't worry too much about that kind of stuff. I like to do it that way. I don't know, worry about sometimes. That's good. Try to hold that so you can. People respect you for it.
Huh?
You don't care if people don't respect you? I gave that person a couple years ago. I remember your age, in fact. Tell me, do they still make first years drink Virgo potions and climb down the side of the clock tower? No, the sweet that? Not at the school, of course. Not. But it's more tradition. Are you sure? You know, this kind of thing that your friends put you up to.
Huh?
Not my friends. Irving and Marion put you up to that? Well, no, other friends. Perhaps you chose your friends more wise than I did. Sounds like it. Alright then, there's sports. What does that smell? I feel some barbecuing. What do you see for? No, if you're guessing, sure. That's just it. What's just it? I don't. You know, I'm sure. It's more that I sort of, ate it. Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't know your marriage was for a fine day. Next time, I'll make some work with that. Next time I first kill. You get those slot. As often as I can. Don't forget. Alright, tough guy. I ask you keep forgetting. What kind of stories do your pal tell about me? Not me, I'm afraid. They didn't know each other very long, and truthfully, I'm surprised you see the notes about him. Sure, I know about him. My pal liked him big time. Oh, so that's me, what I've heard. Well, maybe you should do less math and more listening, huh? Let me say something like my father would. I guess we do that. It's dark, cold night. The year is 1079, but the first shining through. Event 1078, actually. During the Neolucian War. Huh, what's forgotten the date? Anyway, trying to do the rain to see what I can in Neolucians. He spotted the campfire from the ways off and was trying to save brothers in arms. He were in the camp. And Trout was just hearing his advisor. Their wagon had gotten stuck to slavery. They camped for the night. He straight about sure it's silly. That's how I heard the story told. Actually heard the other side. He had a big hulking Vendi and suit of armor who was at the camp late in the middle of the night. Terry thought exactly how far I had told the story. Or would they think they were our Morans? They're 100 miles for conflict. You can't be too prepared. I'm going to ask, but how is that new Battle Heights? How is that for new Battle Heights glory? So Silk Harbor? Biggest comic agent are those see. Maybe hope is the right word. They're the kind that goes on history. That's also what sort of expected. In all the plays and fairs, the sword fights drag on and on. In a real combat battle, it's often just as soon as someone gets skewered. Good point. Doesn't help when a powerful wizard all but wipes out both sides either. That's true, try to for Irving especially. So what it's worth, it's probably helped avoid more struggle. So that I don't think would have worse than most of our nations. You can imagine that. I believe that's I'll just find out. Probably wise. I wouldn't mess with Irving either. You got it. Not even wrong with a good battle course. I'm about we're gonna change things up. I'm ready to take on some new challenges. So if I already know which our neighbors just so ready to, I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. This guy gets you down.
Now what?
You're gonna be able to get like what I was talking about. Hey, well, it's not good, yeah. Or I mean, that's right. That's right. I'm real. Have you heard me?
Nothing less.
From Sarah. This is like from you the best. That's no assertion. But I was the longest reigning champion that reigned before exile. Impressive. We didn't have an arena in Red Hill. If we did, I would have been the same, just to give you my background. So I enjoys a good challenge then. They're coming down. That's a good one. Leave me Sheriff's Road. There's no telling what we'll face one day to next. That's what's so after all that's we're doing. From Red Hill, spring drained out. I never knew the world so big. No matter how much you've seen its bigger still. Terrazil is as live as the inhabitants. No place I've ever seen second visit. We got Vesta. I'm trying to see again. Didn't wait to return anything with Ori. I gotta see the fact that my Orman need my help. Darren knows I needed it before. Not sooner than yours. Fate seldom more debts. I wise one once for that. Not wise enough. This is the aspects I wish I had more tell you than I told the others. You're starting the Ori faith, that's what matters. What about you? What about me? Why are you here? With the group, I mean, instead of back at den. I want to try and save it though, it's just looking for something new. Where you seek, I pray you'll find it. You really will. Every night, ever since you first September, in fact. Thank you. I look forward to the day where God answers. There's too many people to talk to. Oh. So I can get C as A? Why am I so far from getting Marnes, eh? This could make because I might use her enough. Elias Alden, of course. Okay, man, guys. I appreciate it. More we make maybe the whole time say it. More about my vow of silence. Could fool me. Hey, wait, what's my ego? Waiting on the street urgents at the bow, steering your runs self sacked. I was wondering when I saw that. Why? I don't want no. I may have saw the same thing. Did that same thing, hoping someone knows. I want to imitate. I was ungrateful for the person you share me. Not really. Why? It's know where my next meal is coming from, and they don't. There's kids. I don't like. You should. You can have stood there yourself. Not a problem. For years, contractors, I don't know where I'd be here right now. The way I am. That's not you're ashamed of. We are all entirely dependent upon one another. There are merely those who admit this and those who don't. I believe that. Good. We are of the same mind. We have a dancer?
Well.
Not president, but yes. Wait, dancer, it's doing all wrong so gracefully. I almost take a bow to that last battle. That'd be ridiculous. You can't wait to say it loud. We have a dancer? Still am. Maybe I look at the canopies and twirled around. It turns something ordinary into something else magical. Can't say yeah, but maybe next time I get a chance to try. That's why I met Bar right when I found Core by Bear. That's right, Bar? As I see that old guy. There I taught Bar dance too. That's why I want to see. I need to see it believe. Shokai stance. Yeah, it's great. That's cute. Is it? Bar's a pretty good dancer too, but I'm still trying to pick up some of the moves. Okay. There's so much crap. Oh, Sophia has Bianca and Eleanor. Why does she have an A with him? Women about the goat, that's not it. Rats. Am I wrong? I don't remember this song, Learner's Boy. Do you even know it? Not time ago. We used to have a game with go with it. Rare days. Yeah, I can't remember part of the lyrics from one of the verses. First, I'll say it for you. The bigger rolls were 2 penny, and the Learner's Boy didn't have any. So he brought a purse as far as coat. What's next? Now he owes some interest in a promissory note. Parsa, I was just thinking of this, so weird. I'm ready to charge you interest here, child. To be fair, I'd be pretty upset if my son's sold my phone books.
Really?
Charm interest, that's slow. You have a low advice. They used to say the guests back in the event when they were behaving themselves as not too often. Tell them fear the troubles? I'm ready to take it off my myself for a while. You're just trying to do the same for me. Nuts like that. So about twice. I mean, I work from home there. Most people deserve go a whole lifetime without experiencing what you're going through right now. I read what most people deserve, but you got me thinking about childhood. Back when I was blessed with all the kinds of guests about anything to deserve them. It all comes to in the end. I think God's will a lot of interest. Guess I'll find out. There's trying to make the rest of the around. The king, Arian Burst died. We didn't kill Batty. He needs us. Look around and see it. There are 3 massive who are already here for him. Joining an army, sure. Leaving Ellen in search of some ancient we never heard of, not so much. You know me much better than anyone else in the world. You know how much I hated living in Dustboro with no purpose whatsoever. What we're doing now is important. I don't know what I'm sure. Who are we to know who is right?
Oh, come on.
I don't know about you, but this is my life. I'm gonna live it how I want to my own convictions. It's right because I say it's right. That's good enough for me. Even listening to Lincoln too much. Maybe his way is so simple. It's not beautiful, don't you think? I think it'd be better at fitting a simpleton, but there's much I admire how he carries himself. Let's look at it though. What you need to have news no one asks or decide next action 10 minutes before you know what your options are. Thanks how it could seem alluring to your impulsive self. I think a more measured approach is appropriate. I've learned not to judge. He's a capable warrior friend. He's cute too. He's like an orange word. Not for me. I think it's all his friend. He's his friend. Best seems to carry heavy burden. She could use comfort parts, I think. You're going to go hard.
Sure thing.
I will. Okay. So some of them are story locked. I never been one farm words, but everywhere I expect the right was to be hard from hard right now. I mean, we feel. I don't know how it's like losing brother. Maybe not, but you know what it's like losing your friend. My dearest friend, the voice of his ass is burning with both there. I wish I didn't have more time. I don't think he had to die that day.
Good man.
A soldier makes peace to death and wins to the sword. Sterling's no exception. Okay, sure. Because we made a pact, so if I perish, you take care of your families.
Indeed.
Yes. I suppose that's what you're doing now. Of course, I don't intention to fulfill my oath to your brother, but it's not as serious as how about defending. You learned to protect yourself better than I ever could hope to, and your friends. I'll say it's starting to be proud of you that I know he already was. I very pretty as he said as much. I know he meant it. That with any luck, we'll make it him right. We'll always like this together. I desire to like more. I like how Sterling still trusted Lincoln. What are you doing by yourself? Praying. Hope people need to go that way, doesn't that? Paradise itself can just as secrets ain't temple and properly appreciated. Makes sense. Wait a minute. The whole world's secret. What's the point of temples? If I did with buy candles, incense, prairies, and tree, this is big glorified shops? No. Those built on the hallowed ground. They are places food and ingredients. So all of Terra is holy, but some parts are extra holy. When you get that, we can't get the extra holy parts into you. So eventually, my sunrise. Another about stuff. As I been a person, I think, without realizing it. It's why it's just having life, and it caught me. I always worked better. Even the bad stuff, like getting caught by those bandits, that let me soul into you guys. I really agree for that. You're fortunate to feel that way by yourself. Like, there are many people of great faith who do not feel the same. But gratitude is worthy across prayer. Offer it to God when you feel watch over you. Thanks, I feel the mind. Can I tell you something funny? I could use a good laugh. When Son and I were first on that cell, you guys came rescue us. The first part I saw was Garrick. Sorry to hear that. Are you not getting one these days? That's like a hard time. When he came to the room, I thought he was one of the bandits. I thought maybe the group had to catch us moving in the camp. I just tell that kid that. Do you think I'm mad? If you did, it would be in fire, honestly. Okay, hard trolls. You won't. Alright, go ahead then. Why, when you figure out one bandit, when you and Link came in, actually, you two look like you're ready to lay on law. I think that's the look he was going for. Yeah, live up to it. Who's Garrick? Oh, that Garrick? Oh, this is so annoying. I have to figure out Tier 1 token. I do have a few Tier 1 tokens. Is it worth having this on him? I don't think so. It doesn't seem to be that useful. Power and true speed, yeah. It's not working for me. Permanent. Maybe I should get some crab omelets. Crablets. Swap strength and speed. Let me find everything. Charles should speed. That made a whole other outside of the monastery. I want to ask what people are doing. I know Garrett, for one, can be a little rough on the edges with peaceful, they make him insecure. He doesn't poke at me. How about that? It's like I should prefer it. It's pretty hard to most part. It's a bit of brass, but reverent is not what I ever used for him. Everyone was that way. That would be crazy. He's my favorite. Really? Are you too close? Not at all. So here, it must have been hard to find when you left the monastery. I don't think it was. In the way they approached it. I guess they were supportive? That's what called Garrett Reverend. I think I'll get the picture. Hopefully you can this be tired for you. We've made ready to meet God with, but support each other just makes do it tomorrow. I think I have to make you feel home. Maybe not at home, but you know what I mean. Just so you know. Yes, we're gonna offer. Okay, it sets the ground. Hello, is this his armor's trial? I did. Took my distance. Who was you like him? No. I have, yes, but I wouldn't be surprised to see somebody's sitting in the ground yet. He's much a great fire. I know I'd seen outside distance. Now I fight alongside two. War and two, Bianca, for instance. I don't know.
I'm with you.
I didn't either until we began sharing our stories. Very similar? In some ways, not for others. After regular different Indian homelands. How you treated Naja? Your reverence. Interesting. Armor says about Aramor. But not that they're not fighters. They're artists. The most famous actors and Hoffman and Steelers are almost suits adepts. Sounds dangerous. Precautions taken to keep the audience safe. In their ear, any blades do not do much to express the emotions of the characters. I think it's made like seen that they perhaps you will. I don't think I cried racing. It was speaking to Martin, the A is grace, and also the pace I that also. I heard saying side all the time to get in. I tried to. Are you finding this advice? You want, sleep? I think so. Very good. It's saying wrong. I think it makes sense. Look at this Blue Harbor changed me, and not just physically. There's two sensitive aspects and other phenomena. I want to show you I haven't turned to a fish animal or been an imposter. I'm still the same as Irving, I have all the same areas and the same bonds with my friends as well as you and your sister. Sure about Irving, I know that. Pursue, yes, that must be a strength for you witness. I don't think I'd know how to respond if I were in your position. So it's something that happened to me and Martin. I can't imagine. There's no use in it. We've all experienced loss enough already, one way or another. We can't afford to feel lost of those who with us. We need to concentrate on looking out for those instead. I'll pick you as my sister. Good, then you're on the right path. I'm going to check you down in time hour, Corban. But you're telling your lair, I said quite urgent. Hear me, that must sleep my accent to bleeding through. Your lair and feet since I saw you last. You've been training? Not exactly. I didn't have improvised my way out of a couple of scuffles since our last meeting. I'm gonna call more than the common tale. No ruffians, more like it, tossing my scrolls in the road, rooting about for something of value. Well, as texts would be sold for more in gold than they or find, maybe they'll read them. That must have been dramatic. Is there any risk of exerting documents worth going back to for more? Not chance, make sure I heard that. Impressed. Sounds like it can be a real work for himself. Chasing down answers to your inquiries is me spending more time in the field than I'm accustomed to. I'm sorry, Grandpa, I won't be chasing down remains these alone.
Surely not.
No, you won't. If ever worse, we're here to say no.
Sure of it.
What I expect. What you said, Samara? Of course. How can something be true if it's factual? I'm not sure it makes sense. Have you ever heard the tale of the dragon and slime? As young. Are young, perhaps you can answer this. Do you truly believe there was a Notch in which who reigns in the conflict between those two creatures? Maybe that's just for yourself. Fair, let me pose my other question. Does it matter? Would the story lose the prejudice if you learned its event never to take place? I guess not. Maybe we can all find last year's story, no? So what you're saying is, even if it really happened, it doesn't matter because it's true. It's not like that. Makes sense.
Done well.
You have a sharp wit. We should keep pointing at the phone our friend. Jeez! You're covered in soot. It happens when I catch me spells at close range. Just keep me up. You feeling alright? Are you hurt? Not right. I was sick exhausted, I think. What do you mean? Ask question? Anything. I wasn't doing exactly. Why couldn't you and Lincoln heal him? I think my ask about that. Is that a bad thing? Pretty upset you would know. I know. I wish I had better what happened. Why couldn't heal him? There was some kind of strange traumatic work. I'd never seen anything like before in my life. Seems like never led Lincoln. But sort of taking him back with him, right? Can we get someone else to heal him? No, Alden. By any means, I'm dead and he's gone. That's mostly you know for that's mostly you know for also a while. Fire world, you won't don't have to get lucky. It's like that everyone. I'm not sure what you mean. When we defeat our enemies, they're famous with some. Not all of our enemies are living humans. Dirty Face and Draco, for example, they're like more enemy corpses. Sure, both of them we fought the Armed Warriors with Dillian troops. Yes, Alden. Made them fall, Rose, Mars, Rose, and all the rest of it. But don't forget, made them would have just taken you from your friends if they had a chance. I guess. But it's hard to think about. I think it's supposed to be. It can help us remember never to take a life when it's absolutely necessary.
Alden. Yep.
Okay. All his actually sorry abilities. I hope he's bothering you. His character is quite impressive, actually. Director explained that being an abbot is like being a mage, but he hasn't seen it have any good. He has to be interested in learning his abilities himself. Okay, there are some effects which can be reduced as more charismatic, though in all see, I'm probably not the best mentor on that. I guess you told him that and it hadn't heard one bit. Haha, that's right. I'll talk to him.
Hold on.
It's only me. I had younger siblings myself. I'm accustomed to it for the most part.
Really?
Yeah, little brother, I never heard him talk about him. Sister, actually. Sorry. That's right. Here they are, Renee. Rena. What's it like? She's kind to fault, even. Those rum cakes. One bite takes her to actually playing the like since it's over. So I'm gonna get along. I imagine you would. Maybe I'll go meet her someday. Do you think she'll ever come and visit? She should, but she might try. She shouldn't have any troubles coming during, would she? She has a bad legacy. I used to help her get around, but her condition only works just before I left. I actually have much success when across the border. I'm sorry. However, I was top of getting a point for her. She always wanted one, but before her leg went out. Hopefully he's gone good at it now. That's so sweet, Elias. I'd go bring her points here. That's kind of you, Martin. I'm sure it's a hardship in many ways, but you're lucky you weren't serving your brother. Especially since considering that Spanish should say, I think. I didn't like him all with me. I need to do it better. Remember that. Okay, bye. Roan. Which I just visit. I've heard much of the Prince of Allmore. That's why I say it myself. Besides, not do with the sort of communication between Serenity and your father, is it? How do you know of them? How do you? I read her Miller's Child. I'm sure you read Henry's. I can fix the earth no one. Did not cover a procession tour of her to hear such treachery? King Serenity was the greatest such treason. She was a plant from King Darius. It's also a pretty ball marrow into a snake. Oh, that's so Serenity is the same way. He's such a come to. I'm not her. She does and she cares for armor greatly, but she is also a throne always has been. What is the poor and constant Delia late? Hard to imagine on the woman she's fooled. Less than 500 agents were reading their communications Delia. You're sure they are made no house new. Even half-brain knows my father can't raise power. I can't be surprised. Surprised, no, but her can be quite damning. I'm sure you know it too well. What are you saying? Is there's a black as my father? There was. He died long ago. I don't understand how he does it. Your father's a hoary and intelligent man. I'm sure about that my whole life. One more. It seems it's late. Stop everything you got there. Everything is what they kind of get to do, I'm afraid. You might terror trying to research the intro asks for once. Well, the best way I understand something is selling science to teach it to someone else. You might give it a go? You're saying that's why I tell you I'm researching. In the case, I'm sure you know the points of thought. I'm a good student.
Are you sure?
What you say? Anyways, more I would like to know about. What did you say? Life, the world, magic, failure. First, what you mentioned, Said. You hadn't said that one of two things is true. You hadn't pushed far enough, or you weren't paying attention when you did. Exactly. My boy used to say it when Sarah and I were young. You see, she very much around, isn't she? She's still around. She's not lecturing anymore. What would you lecture about? Serenity Roan would lecture about anything more than could she'd love to. And I've seen you and Sarah in action. I expect that was a lecture that'd be like partook in. You say it now. Is it no aspects? That's the known aspects. Maybe next time. Oh, jeez. Now we have to do a ship battle. Oh, two, okay. So I can do two more then. Crit.